Good afternoon, and welcome to Love, a Transformational Series. Let's join Hewlett now as she shares on this topic.
And welcome to our Love Transformational Series. I pray that you have enjoyed your time with us. This is our last session, at least for now. And I want you to know I enjoyed being with you and sharing with you. And I'm hoping that you have experienced some level of transformation while listening to our Love series. It is my hope that there has been a change and that you have been challenged to live life in love more intentionally and purposefully in this season. I know we all have areas in our lives that we can improve on. I know we also have areas in our lives that we've done very well in. And I'm inclined to believe that the area of love is one of the areas that we have made marked improvement in. I'm hoping you are now comfortable with saying, I love you. We began by breaking down the types of love that exist. You know, the first session we were able to break down what eros, agape, phileo, storge, pragma, and all of the different types of love, what they mean, their existence, the impact it has. And we shared that this was something that the Greeks came up with, the different types and explanations for the different types of love that there is. And I'm just going to briefly go over a few of them with you. Well, actually, all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them with you. So eros is a romantic love between the sexes, okay? Phileo is fraternal, affectionate love. In Hebrews 13:1, I think that's where it says that brotherly love continue. It's a type of love that involves enjoyment, fondness, friendship. In psychology, they call it the love between good friends. And that's where we get the term Philadelphia from. In there, we see philia, which means, a camaraderie, a joyous type of fondness for each other. And then we have storge, which is the family loyalty type of love. And it has to do with having natural or instinctual affection, such as the love of a parent towards a child and vice versa. And we also have pragma, which is a long-lasting type of love. And it's another way to express oneself or to actually walk out a love that's mature. It's known to keep those who are married in a deep understanding between one another. And it's also where you make compromises and you help the relationship to work over time. And by doing so, you're exhibiting patience and tolerance. You're learning to enjoy and put up with each other, your idiosyncrasies, It's a long-lasting type of love. And then we have philautia, which is a self-love. And, the Greek says, it can go either way. The idea was that if you like yourself and feel secure enough in yourself, you will, have plenty of love to give to others. And then the other side is also where someone can be to love themselves so much that nobody else matters. But Aristotle says that all friendly feelings for others are basically an extension of a person's feeling for themselves, so himself or herself. So if I love myself, that means that I will treat you well, because my love for myself will then be extended to you as an individual, and I will show you respect and honor. And then the last love, which all others hang on this love, agape. It's the unconditional love that has stickability with it. It's not based on any feeling. It basically means to love in a social and moral sense. It's affection, it's kindness, compassion, generosity. And, that's the kind of love that God had when he sent his only begotten son, Jesus Christ, to die for us. So it's a level of honor and respect. There's this cherishing our relationship. There's no self-aggrandizement involved. It's always about the other person. There's no strings attached to this type of love. And so this is the type of love that we will often see in the Word of God. And so all the other loves that we mention is predicated on agape. If agape is missing from any of the other ones that we mentioned, it will not stand. It will not do well, because agape says, I look out for you more than I look out for myself. And so I am hoping and praying that as we went through this series, that you were able to glean and harvest from what we shared. Now, we began the series after realizing we needed something to lead up to our biennial Love Thrives conference that's coming up June 22nd and the 23rd of this year, 2018. And this was a wonderful challenge that was given to me by a wonderful friend of mine. She felt the need. I think God impressed it upon her. She said, Hewlett, I think you should do something that's relevant to lead up to the conference. And I came home and I thought about it, and God just began to download all what I shared within the last 24 sessions with you. And I will be honest with you. There were times that it was challenging. It's one thing to speak, but when we are faced with the actual act of living out what we've learned, that's where the challenge comes in. And I am so happy to report to you that although I was challenged, and I'm going to believe that for you as well, that you saw growth. I always say, when I used to teach my junior high and high school students, I used to always say, a stretched rubber band never returns to its original size. So the mere fact that these sessions challenged us, we will not return to the way we used to do things. So we are here to literally change our world with how we treat others and how we treat ourselves. Sometimes we're really good at doing good to others, but you must include yourself as well. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of goodness. You are worthy to be treated. So let's continue this love revolution, one person at a time. Let's, fulfill God's mandate to us to love one another. He said, the world will know that you belong to me. The world will know that there's a difference in you. The world will know that you are his disciple by the love we have for one another. He didn't say by the clothes you wear. It didn't say what denomination you fellowship under. It didn't say where you live, what kind of car you drive, how much money you have in the bank. He said, no, there will be a difference flowing from you. There will be a difference seen in you. Why? Because my love is flowing from you. And God is the one that will create the change. We are here to exhibit love. And then he in turn, because he is love, he then creates the change that we're looking for. But it must first begin with us. The change that we want to see has to begin with us. The love we want to receive, we must first give it to others. We've got to give it to others. So the world needs us. If you never thought you were here for anything, I'm telling you, you are here to fulfill your purpose, to do good, to love, to understand, to forgive, to think before you speak, to, have someone's back. All the sessions that we shared, that's what we're here to promote in the earth. So I want you to know that God is in you. God is requiring us to be his hands and feet in the earth, and he's looking for us to manifest love. That's the way the world is going to know that God is truly alive, when you and I exhibit love when it is least expected. And when I say when it is least expected, there are folk who expect us to retaliate. There are folk who are expecting us to cuss them out because of what they did. And when you and I can turn around and do the opposite, which is good, it showcases the manifestation of how much love is inside of you. It showcases that you love God, you love yourself, and you love others. Well, I tell you what, I would love for you to join me at our conference. It would be great for you to attend. I want you to go to ilovenow.org to find out more. Our theme is the changing of the guard, and we will let love reign, and we will restore, defend, and protect the principles we hold dear, which is love, honor, and respect for God, family, and community. All right, so as a refresher, go back and listen to the series again and recommend it to others. And I would love to see you at our Love Thrives conference in Hyattsville, Maryland. Come, we would love to have you. Again, go to ilovenow.org and register. God bless you. Thank you for walking alongside me, journeying with me on this series. God bless you and have a great life.
Were you empowered and moved into action? We hope so. If we don't transform the world, who will? And if not now, when? See you next time. And remember to register for our upcoming Love Thrives Community Conference, June 22nd through 23rd. For more information, go to ilovenow.org. Thanks again for joining us. Bye for now.